so much for the pinned. Appreciate that, man. Okay. Yeah, but these are the wonderful little pictures. Let me just press F11 as well, just in case. Yeah, this is a really pretty picture of the. Is it an Aurora Borealis? I in my head it sounded like Harry Potter. It could be the right word, but it sounds like Harry Potter. Thanks for sending in though. It's very pretty. I really like that. I have no idea. Maybe it's one of those. I hate having generic background. I want exciting background. I want exciting background. But yeah, let me also pull this up. Oh, by the way, guys, we do have some cool things that have come out today. I've listed some of them in the titles. So, let me just explain. Today we have Zelda Echoes of Wisdom trailer that has dropped. It's like 5 minutes more gameplay. I'm scared to watch more, but I also do want to watch more. I don't know why you're saying Silk Song, Raphael. I was confused by this. Do you think like a Nintendo event is happening today? Or is there something I'm not aware of? Because I never said... Because as far as I'm aware, there's no event happening today. You heard of an indie way? Let me check. It's going great. I hope the same for you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why I said that. Sorry. I can't find anything regarding it. I highly doubt they're gonna show Silk Song at whatever this is. I'd be shocked just because... Okay, it is here. I'd be shocked just because... What the fuck is this? I'm sure it's really cool, but I don't know. You want to live in your cope. I'm sorry, I'll let you live in that cope. Yeah, Silk Song's definitely going to be happening today. Woo! We can be delusional. Let's go. Chat not showing. Oh, my bad. Bear with. It does show, it's just that I fucked up. Actually, I'm going to try something real quick. You guys are going to see something on the screen. Let's see. Okay. Hey! Oh, no. No. Wait, does it work on YouTube side? Hi. Yeah, okay, YouTube works. Alright. I'll figure this out another time. We're gonna leave this for now. That's fine. No questions like that. Sure. Please no. I don't want any personal details. No, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I understand why you're saying it. I'm just saying I really just want to avoid anything like that happening. Oh! Pay attention to this, though. This guy's smart. This guy's really smart. Not... Ignore one of those statements. Damn it. Oh, it does hide. Okay, ignore one of those statements. I basically... Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I was just testing stuff, but yeah. Okay, look how much better this chat looks, by the way, visually. Anyway, this chat seems to be working on YouTube side. This chat seems to be working on YouTube side. Okay, let me open up the other one for now, and then I'll try and fix the other one tomorrow. Well, for tomorrow. No, by the way, but understandable. Also, the fuck is this chat? Shh. Shut up, man. Shh. Yeah, by the way, I just want to say, completely understand why you would do it. I want to be careful, okay? Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, chat should be showing soon. Is it gonna show? I believe chat should be working now. Yeah, okay, cool. It works. Wait. Oh, there we go. Hello. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, cool. My bad, boys. Sorry about that. W, shut the fuck up. Anyway, fellas. We have some really cool stuff. Oh, I should not be... we have some really cool stuff. We're going to be looking at some of them. Today, we also have a big Deadlock update that dropped. A really big one. And some really cool things. We'll talk about that afterwards. I have a list of stuff I want to go through, though. So, we have a Dragon Age preview.
It's been 10.
Oh, they show mage gameplay. Exciting. We have Zelda. And then we have... Let me show this one first. Bite. Okay. And then we have a game called Bite Breakers, which I'm not sure if you guys are aware of or have heard, but yeah, it looks pretty cool.
We're back.
So let's check this out. We're gonna see what it's all about. Ow, fuck, that actually hurt. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see. This is a really cool game. I won't say anything. I'll let them explain this. Shut up, okay? I have arthritis, okay? Shut up.
This time with some fun news. It's been almost 9 months since you last heard from us, and since then, the whole Odyssey team has been cranking away at some new game prototypes. We've been trying to find a blend of genres that you haven't seen before, because as a studio, we'd rather try something crazy and fail than just make a game that you feel like you've already played. It's a scary process, but it's also kind of awesome because taking risks is why we started a brand new studio in the first place.
So, this may be a little crazy, but today we want to show you one of those prototypes, and in a few days, have some of you play it. This is early gameplay footage of what we're currently calling Bite Breakers.
Yeah. So it's a Smash Bros. Like game, but it's got a really cool idea behind it. It's pretty damn sick. They're using your background. But yeah, the game looks really cool, right? I think this actually looks pretty solid.
We'll all probably be calling this something like a Smash Battle Royale. And let's be real, the polish level right now looks a little ass. But we hope you could see the potential. We envision that by taking aspects of the multi-team environment, big open map, power progression, information asymmetry, and just general strategic decision-making of BRs, smashing those together with solid fundamentals from Smash, we can let players have wild experiences that they'd never find in a straight-up platform fighter. Parts of it will feel familiar, but we hope that as a whole, it's a new experience. So to call out the elephant in the room, making a platform fighter is scary. You're gonna always be compared to one of the greatest gaming series of all time. But to us, that's also exciting. We're not trying to make a better Smash, we're trying to build an evolution of the genre that Smash started way back when we were kids.
At the end of the day, though, the only thing that really matters is what you think of the game. Does it feel fun and unique when you play it? Is it something you could see yourself playing with your friends? Or should we even be making this thing, or should we just go next? With Omega Strikers, we learned firsthand the risks of keeping things under wraps for too long. and we felt the pain of having to move on from something that we poured 3 years of our passion into. For all of our next projects, we want to hear what you think much, much earlier. So, in a few days, we're going to start up a playtest on Steam where we let a few thousand of you in to try out the prototype. It's fully public, so feel free to talk about it with your friends, make videos about it, or even stream it. We want to hear what you honestly think. To get in, just go to the Steam page for Byte Breakers and request playtest access.
Yeah.
From there, we'll be letting groups of players in as we make sure that the server infrastructure is scaling because that part of the project's kind of a prototype too.
Your
Make
grandma,
sure that we're
yeah.
super clear on expectations.
Also,
We may
I'll
not
talk
end
about
up
God of
actually
War.
making this prototype. We may not end up making the next prototype we show you either, but we think that this type of public testing is the best way of figuring out if our ideas have juice. We trust you, and we trust your feedback. So get in there and let us know what you think.
Hell. Finger guns.
Honestly, really cool. Really cool idea. I like the way they're going about it as well. You know, this is just one of their tests. It's nothing they're too committal on. They want to see what players want. I like that, but also I have some concerns about, you know, devs feeling like they need to particularly care about us in that extreme way. But it is pretty damn cool, and you can find it in Steam here. Let me go here. You can find Byte Breakers here. I've added it to... I've already requested access, as well as I added it to my wish list. But yeah, highly recommend you guys search it up. Is there a way that I can send this info? How do I share this link? Is there a way to share links on Twitch? On Steam, sir. Oh, and hey, Sloan, how you doing? I have no idea, but yeah. Anyway, that is a thing. That is pretty damn cool. I'm just gonna do this. Pretty damn cool. I thought it was pretty dope. Boom, boom, boom. If any of you are interested. Oh, thank you so much, Mateo. Thank you. Alright. Anyway, that was the first thing that I wanted to show. What do you guys think, though? Does that interest you? A Smash Bros. Meets Battle Royale? Does that interest any of you? Cheers. Oh, that's cool. You're good. You're good. You're good. I would delete mine, but I don't know how to. I'm just gonna delete yours. And yeah, it seems fun. I'm excited. Not really into these kind of games personally, but it seems like a good concept. That's fair. Fuck you. Not really in, but yeah, I mean, I love Smash Bros. I don't typically love their clones. I don't love Smash Bros. Clones, but I do love Smash Bros. As a whole. It does look cool, though. I just like the idea, you know, of them messing around, trying something new. Smash Battle Royale, can't wait to default dance on Mario's bullet-riddled corpse. Goddamn, that is a vivid image. But yeah, that was the first thing. It's pretty damn cool. And then the next one that I have a list, sorry. We will be going into Zelda as well. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll get into those after. Alright. Next up. Look at him trying to be a productive streamer. I'm succeeding, Ma. A list won't help you. Alright. Next up, I already finished Zelda. I finished it a while back. I finished it like a few months ago. But yeah, next up, we've got The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom new gameplay. So let's check this out. Let's see what it's all about. I like doing that. I don't know why it's fun. Okay, let's go. I am worried about them showing too much, but we'll see.
When Link is stolen away. It's up to Princess Zelda to
Is this the
save
same
her
thing?
kingdom.
Yes.
In a brand new entry in the Legend of Zelda series. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This sprawling, vibrant land is Hyrule.
I can't get over how cute she is.
In the middle of a great field sits Hyrule Castle, surrounded by Hyrule Castletown. This land contains several different regions, including a desert, wetlands, a volcano, and sparkling waters, all of which are inhabited by their own distinct denizens.
It does look super fun.
Mysterious rifts have appeared, tearing the land apart and swallowing up its inhabitants, including the King of Hyrule and Link.
I'm sorry.
Behind, Zelda meets an ethereal creature.
Is it?
called
I think this is
Tri,
just the
who gives
summary.
her
I
a
don't think this is going to be
mysterious
anything
staff
new.
Called the Tri Rod.
Maybe.
They then
We'll
set
see.
off on a journey to save Hyrule. Using
That's a
the
cool
Tri
stuff.
Rod, you can create imitations of things.
Yeah,
called
okay. It's just a
echoes.
summary. This is really cool.
Once you
I
learn
really
an
like
echo,
this game.
You can recreate
I'm
it
so
whenever
excited,
you'd
bro.
like. You can create echoes of useful objects, such as
Oh,
beds.
okay, you can
or
make...
create echoes of monsters.
How many
that will
enemies can
fight
you
by
make?
your side.
There has to be a limit, right?
There's a
This is
wide
incredibly
range
cute.
of echoes.
Can't wait to
and a
defeat
variety
bosses
of
by
ways you
putting
can put
Zelda...
them to use.
Yes!
From finding imaginative
Oh, that
paths
looks so cool. No, the Zelda
to
sleep
fighting
thing
your
is
way
so
across
funny.
The land of Hyrule. Another ability granted by Tri is called Bind. Use it to make certain objects match Zelda's movements.
Such a sick idea. Actually a sick idea.
Alternatively, you can use Reverse Bond on a moving object to follow its path.
Bro,
Whether you're moving an object,
the
or
next
moving
like
with one,
big
you're
triple,
bound
you know,
to come up with all
3D
sorts of ideas
Zelda
if you
game,
let
I
your
hope they take
imagination
these
run
ideas.
wild. Zelda can also take on Sword Fighter form, allowing her to forge ahead when the path is blocked, strike down enemies, or battle alongside echoes.
This is my biggest concern. This part of the game is my
However,
biggest
she can only
worry.
stay in Sword Fighter form for a short period of time. How you choose to wield this power is up to you. The sword's gauge can be replenished by collecting energy found in the still world. Zelda can also make use of wind-up gizmos called automatons.
I love this.
Try combining everything at your disposal to discover strategies
forgot
and
about
ways
those.
forward you might not have considered before. Zelda's wisdom and your creativity are the keys to this adventure.
The green tether
You'll
thing
come
is straight up
across
just
many
one
quirky
Gmod gun,
characters
yeah.
during your travels. Keep track of quests they give you by browsing your adventure log whenever you'd like.
Man, I'm just so excited to
Helping
explore
people with
this
their
world.
troubles is a
It's gonna be
big
so much
part of
fun.
your journey. And wise heroes
I wonder
are
how
rewarded
big
for
the
their
world
good
and
deeds.
story are gonna be.
To aid you on these quests,
The gourd
you
is
can ride a
adorable.
horse. Make smoothies with ingredients you've collected,
So cute, man.
and obtain accessories or outfits to enhance Zelda's abilities. And to look fashionable, obviously. By stepping into the rifts to save those who have been stolen away, Zelda can explore the still world. She'll have to use echoes to traverse eerie, floating terrain as she ventures into this world's deepest depths.
I hope. I'm fully expecting the base content to be like simple and easy. I hope they have some actually really tricky puzzles in like side content. You know, so that way if you don't have to do them, but they could be fun. I hope they have stuff like that. Because you know, the shrines have problems in Zelda, in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But I love the idea of just like challenging yourself with all these simple, silly things. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Pian. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be super challenging. I think that one of the things with the new way that Zelda is built is that these games can never truly be challenging anymore. And the reason I say this is because the more options you give to people, the easier your game is. Just like that's the way it works, right? It's really that simple. I've already said it before. I think I'll say it again. I fully believe Silksong will be way easier than Hollow Knight, just because you're gonna have more options in Silksong. So there's gonna be more ways for you to be able to fight opponents, and that will just consequently make the game easier, right? And I don't think that's a bad thing. But yeah, I just think that's the way for these sort of games, because if you see Zelda, if you see, to the Kingdom and stuff like that, the amount of ways you can cheese bosses, and the game is clearly designed for you to do that. Like, they give huge health pools to enemies, sometimes a bit too much, and it can be a little exhausting. But the reason for this is just because it's like, well, cheese them. Just beat them in a fun, stupid way. You're not supposed to beat them by, like, just swinging your sword. And so, yeah, that's the way I sort of see this. In fact, one of my main concerns about this game is that it might be too easy. Yeah, once again, I'm fine with it being easy. I'm not fine with it not giving us... One of my biggest problems with Breath of the Wild, and to some extent Tears of the Kingdom, though I had less of a problem with it, is that at a certain point in Breath of the Wild, what point was there to do anything but swing your sword? Right? Your sword was just the most powerful thing in the game, and that is my biggest worry with this. You have all these cool creative abilities, and then it's just like, well, swinging your sword does more damage, so therefore just swing your sword. And it's easier, it's quicker, takes less resources, takes less, thinking power. That is my concern. I really hope that the game is not like that. Like, I hope that the game prioritizes mainly your, creative skill and stuff like that. Once again, I do trust Nintendo to balance difficulty well, because, as I've already said, Mario Odyssey, really easy game to beat, really difficult game to master. Really difficult. Like, to become an incredible Mario Odyssey player, to become an incredible Mario player in general, you need, such a high level of skill. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm hoping that we get interesting puzzles, at least in the side content, because I understand that, for the main content, you want it so that a really young kid or a mother can play the game and not think too hard and get it, right? Yeah, Mario Odyssey speedruns are so much fun. They are so much fun, and they blow me away. Even any Mario speedrun is insanely fun to watch for me. I watch Mario 64 speedruns at times. They are insane. There's this joke that to become good at Mario 64 speedruns, you need to know a bunch of scientific theory. You need to understand the way wormholes work and loop. It's insane, and it's partially because the way you hold your stick and all this stuff, you need to be able to position yourself in this exact polygon and all that crazy shit. It's mind-boggling how these people came up with these ideas. I love it. Yeah. Do you think it's likely we get Odyssey 2, or do you think we're gonna get Mario whatever the fuck else? Because I love the hat idea so much that I kind of just want it to be one of his mainstay abilities. Oh, Slur, thank you for the T-Bows. But yeah, I just want it to be his mainstay ability. I want it to be the thing that he just always has, just because it's such a cool idea. You're 99.9% sure. One of the sad truths that I've had to come to terms with is the fact that we're probably never, ever gonna get a Super Smash Bros. To the level that we got before. Hey yo, it's Big D. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Pardon me. But yeah, I do wonder about that. Yeah, it's been a minute. How you doing, man? Fuck my Fuck my throat. Anyway,
Massive dungeons can also be found in the
let's check this up. Thank you for the hydrate.
Zelda will use her wisdom and echoes to take on enemies and puzzles that stand in her way. Then, confront challenging bosses who await her arrival. You'll need to use everything at your disposal to take
I do
on
think
these
this
foes.
shows a lot of
The
interesting
strategy
promise.
is yours to devise. The Still World can be accessed through rifts scattered across Hyrule, and each entry point leads to a location with its own defining features. During her journey, Zelda must overcome dungeons within the rifts and the mysteries they hold. Without Link or the King of Hyrule, Hyrule's fate rests squarely in Zelda's hands.
What?
On this grand
Wait, what the
event-
fuck was that? That's sick.
On this grand adventure, it's up to Zelda to use her wisdom and save the Kingdom of Hyrule as only she can. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
I forgot how angry
Available
she
September
looks.
26th, only on the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, God.
Nintendo Switch Online members can save on this game with Nintendo Switch game vouchers. The Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition system is also available for pre-order and will launch September 26th.
There we go. Okay, cool. That was that. What do you guys think? She's mad because she knows you're gonna control her. I am going to handle her beautifully, right? She's gonna love what I'm gonna do with her playstyle. You're fucking with the new profile pic. Thank you. I like it. I think it's a solid profile pic, right? Oh my god,
work.
guys.
So they're
It's
haunted by
here.
something, but there's still some sort of goal that they're working toward. At least for these bellheads here, it seems that they're
Oh
gathering
my
all this
god.
coal to send up to the Citadel, which is high above in Farloom.
Soak Song is out. It's coming, guys.
Something else out because we've got one other icon.
Why is it
that we
every
haven't
time I'm
talked
here
about,
I
with
see
the straight
Hollow Knight?
Yeah,
'cause
so
we've got
much
a
like
bunch of
the Knight,
addicts.
Again, there's all
That's
these
why.
similarities, but key differences.
That's
so
why.
Instead of charms, she has tools. So using the R button.
Alright, I'm gonna take this off before we're just here all day. But yeah, what do you guys think? What did you think of Zelda? What, are you guys excited? I'm so fucking hyped to play it. We'll be streaming it. What date does it come out? 26th, right? Yeah, 26th. We're definitely playing this. Day one, definitely. When your mom is finally right that the main guy is called Zelda. The bed flexing. Yeah, I forgot. I wasn't even paying attention, but yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. It was basically just a wrap up. I'm happy they didn't show much more. You haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet? Is that saying the second Zelda is kind of funny to me? Like, I don't know why. It looks so cute. I'm excited to watch you play. I'm fucking ecstatic, bro. The amount of like cool ideas you're gonna have. But yeah, saying the second Zelda is funny to me. I don't know why. But yeah, you should play Tears of the Kingdom. I wonder if people like it more if they don't play Breath of the Wild, just because everything's more new.
$5 a month.
Mateo, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, bro. Thank you. That's so kind. The fuck? Thank you so much. Actually, incredibly kind. Thank you. W to Mateo. Oh my god, Mateo in the chat. Oh my god. Mateo means heart. Ooh. Alright. Next up, we do have some other stuff. But Mateo, thank you, man. We do have some other stuff. We've got... Oh, it's not this. Sorry, guys. Just pulling it up. We added 3 bits as... oh, okay. Good. So thank you for the 3 bits. I don't know why Twitch wrote that. I'm just confused. Alright. Thank you, I guess. Okay. Oh, this one. This was the one I wanted to show. Okay. Hi, gods. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Let me go, like, here. Alright. I just want to talk about something that I'm very excited for. Okay. This is, once again, this is a personal thing. Most of you guys aren't going to be interested. Except for maybe Guts, probably. My goat! My goat! My goat! My goat! Please be true. Please be true. Stephanie Nadoni, the English voice of young Goku in Dragon Ball GT, is reportedly reprising her role in Dragon Ball Daima. Now, here's the thing. It says just Dragon Ball GT. In the original Dragon Ball dub, right? The Funimation dub. Stephanie Nadoni is the voice of young Goku in GT, in Z. But also she's the voice of young Gohan. So kid to teen Gohan. And oh my god, bro, she is incredible. GT characters are going to be in the new game. I'll show that in a moment as well. But yeah, oh my, she is incredible. She is the voice. She is as much the voice of Goku as Masako and Sean Shamo are. Right? Vegeta's getting longer. Oh, this is a fan. Oh, I was confused. But yeah, the true Get Go. Like, I love Colin Clickenbeard, who plays now young Gohan and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about her playing those characters, just because Stephanie Nadoni to me is the iconic voice. But to me, it's just one of those cases where I absolutely adore. Yeah, she didn't do it for you. That's fair. But I absolutely adore Stephanie Nadoni as young Goku, and I just wanted to talk about this. She is genuinely my childhood, bro. My childhood was watching Z and was watching Dragon Ball as soon as I would get home from school, and then watching Dragon Ball Z, sorry, and just watching them back to back, and I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal, right? It's so good. It's so good. Her performance against like Cell is just mind-blowing. She's amazing. I'm so happy she's back. She to me is young Goku. No one is young Goku more than her in my eyes. And I'm so happy about that. I just wanted to gush over it. I love great voice acting, and I think it's incredible. Cell Saga is also. Cell Saga is incredible. But yeah, makes me so happy. Just phenomenal actor. I love her. She left for a while. She had like I think some health issues and whatnot. So once again, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. So maybe it's wrong, but would make my day. Would make my day. Now, Dragon Ball GT does have young Goku. I don't believe she is voiced by Stephanie Nadoni. But GT's voice acting was done a while back. So let's check out. Let's check out. Let's see what happens. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm very excited for this game. I am very excited. What a guy.
My name isn't Kakarot. Now I'm mad. It was you against the universe. See ya.
Really though, my size has nothing nothing to do with this. I'm stronger than
Oh,
I've
it's a
ever
different.
been.
Yeah.
Grandpa,
Okay.
you totally forgot about me, didn't you?
I love it. I'm not okay. GT is massively flawed. I do. There is a spot of nostalgia in there for me. It is massively flawed. It's not very good. It's not good at all in like so many ways. There is a lot of nostalgia, and also in comparison to Super, GT is a fucking masterpiece. I don't know if it is Colleen. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think she sounds bad as young Goku. I just think it's good to hear your childhood voice actors back, but I basically grew up with Team 4-star dub of DBZ. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Really though, my
that's
size
fine.
has nothing to do with this. I'm stronger than I've ever been.
It doesn't sound like Colleen. Oh wait, it does a bit
Really
actually.
though, my size has nothing to do with this. I'm stronger than I've ever.
It's not bad. I do hear Luffy as well. I don't know how I feel about this.
My size has nothing to do with this. I'm stronger than I've ever been.
We'll see. We'll see. I think I need to hear more.
Grandpa, you totally forgot about me, didn't you?
They got original Pan though, which is cute.
Giru, help me out. That was close. I need to keep my head on the game.
Yeah, no, I much prefer. Yeah, I much prefer Stephanie Nadoni.
I'm gonna get left in the dust.
Finally, I have the perfect body to exact my revenge.
Baby Vegeta's such a weird story.
That's what's going on. Let's keep fighting till one of us taps out.
Die, scum! Before you die, I'll show you the difference between the evolved Topple race and the primitive power of the Saiyans. Molecule by molecule, no, atom by atom, I will tear you apart and scatter your
The visual effects are incredible.
remains to the stars.
God, they really. It's crazy how 3D Dragon Ball has just become like amazing looking. Like they really capture what Dragon Ball looks like in 3D. It's so well done. I always thought Toriyama's art style, rest in peace. But I always thought Toriyama's art style really works in 3D. Like we have Dragon Quest as examples. We have this. We have Sandland recently. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Away with this, baby! Remains to the stars. You won't get away with this, baby!
I did hear that sounds perfect. Like he sounds perfect at this. This is Zeno Robinson. This wasn't original Oob. He sounds a lot like original Oob.
With the power I gained from Boo, I will take you down!
God, look how good the effects look, bro.
Revenge is mine.
Grandpa.
Hey,
Better be ready.
his voice.
Pretty strong right now.
His voice.
this, but there's too much of a power gap between you and me. I will rule the universe.
Oh my God, Great Ape. Oh shit.
Very sweet. I can feel the depth that
That's
this
sick.
vital body accentuates. Times 10.
Well then,
Oh,
your punishment for abusing the Dragon Balls will be extinction. I
forgot about
stand
him.
above all other shadow
Omega
planets as the
Shenron.
mighty One Star.
Dragon Fist! Explosion!
Useless! Behold, as I reduce all of reality to nothingness.
I won't let scum like you get away with this!
All your struggles are meaningless in the face of the Dragon Ball's combined power.
You mean there's still someone stronger than me? Let's fuse, Kakarot. This
Super
is
Saiyan
going to
4
be special. I can
Gogeta.
feel
Let's
it.
go.
Fusion! Victory is mine!
Oh, Oh, you can't do that to me.
Victory is mine!
Oh, copyrighted immediately, but oh, it's worth it.
We've reached the finale. You've resisted until the very end. Let's go! Ultra Big Bang! Be gone! Kamehameha!
The hopes of everyone in the universe! Let's do this!
Oh, man. Oh. Is that everyone? Oh, it's not? There's still some more. Wow. What the fuck else could it be? That's so many. There's like 160 characters. Now, granted, some of them are like the same characters, but different transformations. You can transform as the character. You can like be a character like a base form and then transform into them. But that is really cool. I can't deny DBZ content other than Super always has great content, even the fan comics. I've never read the fan comics aside from Dragon Ball AF, which was made by the guy who ends up making Dragon Ball Super Totaro. But yeah, who the fuck else could it be? I'm trying to think. Is this just going to be like... No. This is definitely part of the base roster. I'm trying to see who could be here. But yeah, I'm not loving Colleen as young Goku either. I would like it to be Stephanie. But we'll see. The gameplay looks fun. It looks fun and goofy. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty damn cool. But yeah, big fan of Dragon Ball. I fucking adore it. I am super excited to see what they do with this. But yeah, the next thing that I wanted to check out was Dragon Age Veilguard gameplay, and then we're gonna check out the new patch for the new like updates and stuff like that for Deadlock. We're gonna see what they have in store for us. So let's check this out. I'm super excited. This is like an actual preview, so people are gonna review. There's a fan comic about One Punch Man characters entering Dragon Ball. It's super funny as all the Dragon Ball characters shout at Janus for not letting Cooler. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's cute. Alright, let's check this out. Whew.
It's been 10 long years since Dragon Age Inquisition.
Some actual major.
Oh, for the next game in the series, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, seem impossible.
It's not a melee
major,
doesn't seem.
Behind-the-scenes changes and an interesting start to
that is Rook. That looks cool.
A bevy of behind-the-scenes changes.
Yo, she looks really good. What the fuck? Yeah, this Rook looks amazing. I love the hair color. Like, the way the hair actually looks is very nice. I like this. Okay, let's go. Let's see what you all got.
And an interesting start to its marketing campaign made me a little worried for my most highly anticipated game.
We don't need to talk about this. We don't need to talk about this fucking Giga Chad, whatever the fuck. How do you design this?
Full decade, a bevy of behind.
How do you design this and then get to that?
An interesting start to its marketing campaign made me a little worried for my most highly
I admire your courage. What matters is you're out. Who set Spite off? Are you Wait, there's a more option? That's cool. Oh, this is how you ask questions in the game. I like that. I like that. This looks very nice. I really like this UI. That's a real estate type forehead. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I hate the way they made this guy look. It's a character creator. But yeah. Ramaz is you're out. I'm guessing like out of the... Was he a Venatori or something like that? I don't know what his story is. I didn't read the book, so what set Spite off? There's like this theory that this guy has a demon possessing him. I would assume Spite is the demon that is possessing him. That would make sense. Are you dangerous? Oh. What is the difference between these questions and this question? More. We'll see.
Anticipated game of the year.
I admire you. What you've been through would break most people.
But one of my biggest concerns, based on early previews, was that it could be headed in the direction of being a linear action game rather than its more open world predecessor.
Okay.
While Dragon Age
That's
is
fair.
known for changing its style with each installment, I hoped dearly that it wouldn't lose too much of the
they kind of messed it up.
for changing its style with each installment.
They messed up their strike. This is their ranged attack, but with a two-handed. It's not like a yell. It's like a slash. That's kind of cool, actually. I actually really like that.
DNA I fell in love with. After hours of hands-on time spread across 2 days, I'm pleased to say that I walked away with excitement and curiosity, but mostly relief to wave many of those
God,
concerns
the
goodbye.
rogue looks amazing. Look at the hair, bro. What the hell?
Mostly
Look at the
relief
hair.
to wave many.
Look at that. What the fuck? Let me just slow this down. Let's actually just slow this down. Mute. Look at the look at the hair physics. That is actually so cool. Jesus, that is so cool. That looks incredible. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Why do you always pay so much attention to how the hair looks? Are you jealous, bold man? I am quite literally... You can literally see I have a perfect set of hair, bitch. Do not test me. Do not test me. Okay? Compare me to any of you adult motherfuckers, right? Hornet had better hair. What? Okay, that's unfair. She's stunning, right? She's stunning. Are you saying she's not stunning?
Goodbye.
But yeah, no, come on. The hair physics there were insane. The way it was like flipping. Yeah, but can your hair swish back? Let's try it. What do you think? What did you guys think? Is it good? Time out. All right, let's... No.
My time with the Veilguard covered a wide smattering of things, including the incredibly expansive character creator, the introductory quests, a faction mission, and a companion quest a little deeper into the game.
Wait, sorry, I want to go back.
Introductory quests, a faction mission, including the incredible...
That looks really good. That is a much better looking Canary.
The introductory quests, a faction mission...
Oh, I'm sorry, the fucking hair alone is just insane to me. Bro, look at it.
Introductory quests,
it's so, like...
a faction mission, and a companion quest a little deeper into the game. But I was mostly pleased with my ability to just explore Northern Thedas.
That looks beautiful.
Little deeper into the game.
This area looks insane.
I was mostly pleased with my ability to just explore Northern Thedas and all its gorgeously designed glory, experiencing a setting in Dragon Age lore that we've really only heard about. To be clear, the Veilguard isn't the open-world playground that Inquisition was, as game director Corinne Bush has previously stated.
I just want to say this: Dragon Age Inquisition was not open world. It was like open zones, and the zones were just packed full of like generic MMO content, where it's like, can you do this for me? Can you kill 5 bear rachus for me? Oh my god, in this cave there is something very interesting for you. And then you go to the cave and all you have to do is read something. You press A, you read it, and then it's like some generic whatever. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, my wife, I apologize, blah blah blah. And then you get like ambushed by like 5 fucking spiders. You kill the spiders, you run back, and then a character goes, oh my god, with like the same still face that you would expect. Oh my god, thank you so much. Like every character's got like terrible, they look like they've got like a recent facelift. Thank you so much. Oh my god. And then that's the game. That's everything, basically. What the fuck? You know what my favorite emote is? It's this one. The guy who's like... that one. So the map wasn't huge. No. Okay.
open world playground that Inquisition was. As game director Corinne Bush has previously stated, it's more mission-based. But what impressed me after the first few hours was how much exploration can still be done in the various regions, as well as the impact the player character, Rook, can have on those regions.
And there
Cool.
we go. Easy.
Wow,
Ooh.
isn't that something?
That looks nice.
Consider it something of a mix of Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. The more streamlined approach of the former
Oh.
with the
Wait, holy
of a
shit,
mix
look
of
how
Dragon
good
Age
that
2
looks.
and Inquisition. The more
That looks really good. Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons. This is the beginning. Nev with me, Harding with me. Okay, that looks really good. That fucking one, Guts, yes. That fucking one. That was the funniest fucking meme ever. I'm sorry, that fucking face kills me. I don't know, it's just so fucking funny. It's just... No, to me, this is perfect. To me, this looks great. I love this one. I can't... Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
streamlined approach of the former
Harding will follow you into greater danger.
with the
They have implied that some choices may lead to character deaths, and I would typically question that, and I'm still a little cautious of what that would mean in this game. However, if you've ever played Mass Effect 2 specifically, they really stick to that in Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect 2 will straight up let you kill all your companions, and then when Mass Effect 3 starts, you only have like 6 companions. It's crazy. You could just do that if you want. It's so cool. We'll see how it goes in this game. I'm waiting for the moment you say some dumb shit, which will happen within the next 2 hours. I'll wait until 1 hour and 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Shut up, Mateo. Shut up. That's so not true. That's actually mean, guys. Alright, let's go.
geographically and sociopolitically diverse world of the latter.
Actually, gorgeous area.
Of course, some of the bigger art style, combat, and gameplay changes will be subject to personal taste.
Yeah, that does look
Some of the
so
bigger
good.
art style, combat, and gameplay changes will be subject to personal taste. But after my time with the Veilguard, I left feeling like these 10 long years just might have been worth the wait. As fans have already seen from the first gameplay trailer, players are dropped right into the city of Minrathous in the middle of the action as Solus prepares a ritual that will devastate Thetis. Luckily, our old friend Varric has recruited you to help, and it barely takes.
Oh my god, look how good that
Thetis.
looks.
Luckily, our old
That looks
friend Varric
amazing.
has
What the fuck? That looks so good. That looks so good. Holy shit.
recruited you to help, and it barely takes a couple of minutes for the game to put the focus on Rook. After a
That's all Rook. God damn.
After
God damn.
After a
That is
surprisingly
incredible.
concise story recap from Varric, there are a number of aspects the Veilguard starts easing you into. For one, the combat. Gone are the days of Dragon Age Origins' more CRPG-inspired tactical system, offering a style that's a mix of quick action and a mechanic where you can pause and pull up your radial menu. While this absolutely does take some getting used to, and it'll be a gradual
God, the
process
animation
to
for
create
the
what
rogue
could
are
be
just
a highly customized
phenomenal.
build while learning all your companions' different
Ooh.
abilities,
Ooh.
create what could be a highly customized build.
Hold RT. Sustaining your ranged attack gradually increases its damage output the longer it is active to a maximum of 3 seconds. Okay.
While learning all your companions' different abilities, it didn't take me long to actually start having fun with it. I largely played mage and rogue builds during my hands-on time, and also quickly started to lean on certain companions' abilities. For one, the mage healing ability was essential. For one particularly difficult remnant, I basically established a pattern where I was only using Balara's mana to heal me, dodging and playing it safe when it got too risky. Nev's ability to slow time was also one I kept returning to, offering a bit more control on the battlefield when the situation got a little too fast-paced.
Cool.
And for you glass cannon builds out there, you'll want to have a warrior around to taunt your enemies out of your way.
No problem.
Like a whole lot in the Veilguard, combat revolves around your companions, even though you can't fully take control of them like in previous Dragon Age games. Different companions have different combo options together, and there are certainly opportunities to build team synergy. Oh, and you'll want to listen to your companions in combat too, as they'll occasionally drop some useful hints.
Okay.
But combat aside, your dialogue choices, your Rook's background,
Thank you for
and
the
the
hydrate.
frequent decisions you make
wait,
are immediate.
hold up.
Aside, your dialogue choices.
Thank you for the hydrate, Big
aside,
D.
your dialogue
What about you two? Are you
choices, your
okay?
Rook's
A little shaky? No.
background,
Okay.
and the frequent decisions you make.
God damn, bro. God damn. I love the art. I love it. It's so good looking. This game looks so good.
Are immediately important, which shouldn't be too surprising for fans of BioWare games. The dialogue wheel is back.
You rescue yourself. One of the strongest pieces on the board, but they tend to think in straight lines. You rescued yourself, I see. Nice job with the Venatori. We need information.
Of course, as is the approval-disapproval system.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point.
But I was surprised to see that the
Varric has noted that you like action more than words. That's cool. I like that. Although for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar. I had you on my side. Okay, but it worked though. Whatever works. Okay. How the fuck are we only 4 minutes and 30 seconds? It feels like this video is almost over. God damn. Though for the record, there was probably that was cool.
Veilguard actually explains the
That's probably the very
consequences
beginning.
of some of your
It's
dialogue
probably the very
choices in
beginning.
very clear terms.
See, you say that.
It's a variation of the so-and-so will remember that system, but more specific.
But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Take, for example, my first confrontation with Solus, aka Fen'Harel, aka the Dreadwolf. I chose a more sarcastic, humorous approach with him, and at the end of our confrontation, text on the side of the screen informed me that I have traded verbal jabs with Solus.
I hope this is a case where the game refers to choices that you made before to decide on like events that happen much later. Like, instead of it being a case where randomly you just get an option to say something to the character and that decides the entire event that is going to happen. It just is a case of the naturally building, you know, dialogue eventually affects that. I think would be really cool. Solus has better hair than you. No one will ever know. No one will ever know you wrote that, you piece of shit. Fuck, you can't ban me.
Your responsibility now.
It was far from the only...
Wait, what the fuck did they say?
Responsibility now.
No, I'm going frame by frame, but I don't want to miss it. Why the fuck is Twitch? We added 3 bits to. Why? Why does Twitch keep saying this? Okay. And how many more people will get hurt, get killed while we spend time investigating? Nev's right, Harding's right. Okay, cool.
It was far from the only occurrence of this sort of tech.
If Elganon and Gillenan are worse than Solus, then we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
And it leaves me curious as to how your relationships with various characters will build and branch out over time.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this. God damn, she's bruised. Holy shit.
Based on your attitude. Speaking
okay, yeah.
of consequences, it quickly became clear to me that there would consistently be tons of choices in the Veilguard that'll have lasting results. It probably sounds like I'm stating the obvious here, but I got the sense.
I can't with this dude. I don't know why. Oh, it's some deal that they top whatever we donate. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Guts, for the 3 bits. We could ask it about the gods, figure out their next move. Did they list our priority? Too bad it's broken, we know enough.
That even more of these kinds of choices might be peppered throughout than the usual BioWare game. Right at the beginning, for instance, I made a choice that led to Harding getting injured, and she was still bruised up for the remainder of the next couple hours.
That's cool. Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
I felt like a real jerk about it, and that was probably the point.
So if we pick Nev, does she get bruised? There's so much to do, we have to keep going. You show you're okay, you're unstoppable, huh? No rest for the weary.
Dragon Age the Veilguard seemed to be telling me, right from the start, that I'm going to feel like a jerk a lot.
You don't slow down for much, do you?
Without spoiling too much, you'll also be able to see some of your progression and choices in the environment around you as well. But once introductions were out...
Yeah, they did speak about this. The lighthouse, and I'm assuming this place, of the crossroads, I believe. Basically, based on your relationship with Solus, the lighthouse may change. Which is like your base, your home base, which is actually pretty cool. Obviously, I'm assuming this just means like a couple like differences visually. Like nothing special, but that is pretty sick. Hey, yo, Big V, welcome, and thank you for the T-pose. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Guts, thank you. Whew.
Out of the way, it was time to explore the wide world of Thedas and see its...
Oh, that is sick.
But once introductions were out of the way, it was time to explore the wide world of Thedas and see its past and present collide.
Shall we? Let's do this.
Okay.
As mentioned earlier, one of my biggest worries was that the Veilguard could end up being more linear in its approach, trading branching gameplay for a straight line. And sure, the opening hours, essentially the tutorial zone, are a little railroady, save for a couple key decisions you have to make. But once you're past that and more established within Act 1, you're much more free to tackle quests as you please as you unlock more and more regions. You do this via the crossroads. For those of you who aren't brushed up on your Dragon Age lore, that's a nexus between the waking world of Thedas and the metaphysical realm of the Fade, through which the ancient elves would travel through magical mirrors called Alluvians. You now use the Alluvians for that same purpose, and to unlock new regions, you have to fight through certain areas of the crossroads before you can start fast traveling to them.
Cool as hell.
Unlocking said regions opens up a vast network of areas, and not unlike past Dragon Age games, they're dramatically different from one another.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Take, for example, the Arlethan Forest.
Oh, was that weapon on his back? Oh, that was a bow. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for the bits. Genuinely, really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Big D, for the bits. Just got a fucking aneurysm from the law. Don't worry about it.
So will you.
This is really cool.
For example, the Arlethan Forest. A gorgeous, colorful region that mixes greenery with elven magic. You can see nugs burrow into the grass, magical artifacts abound, and there's a vast array of nature to simply admire. You're hit with a massive tone shift, however, when you head to Hossberg.
Lavendel Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's Crossing.
Currently under siege by the Blight, here is where you'll see some of
I
the
love
more
that ability
horror-inspired
so much.
aesthetics, and frankly, just some of the grosser aspects of the Blight. While the Veilguard's tone certainly leans more high fantasy in places like the Crossroads, don't worry. Those who miss the gore and dark fantasy of Origins will find that too in places where the Blight has spread. But I couldn't help but spend a lot of my time just running around in Treviso, the bustling city that's home to the Antivan Crows faction. For one thing, a lively city feels like a novelty in Dragon Age. But there was simply so much to explore that I kept getting sidetracked. A merchant with unique items here, a new quest to pick up over there, and a random combat encounter over there.
Fuck you guys. Oh my god. Let's just drop the Drake with Diddy's 3 doors. Okay, well, I don't necessarily want to see that, so I don't know what that means. But...
And that's just when I wasn't looking around for a cat or dog to pet. Because yes, you can pet the cats and dogs. Outside of the cats and dogs, there are some unique ways to interact with the environment as well. Each companion has an environmental ability, some of which came in quite handy for me. In my time in the Arlethan Forest, I frequently called upon Balara, whose environmental ability allows her to tinker with magical artifacts.
I like that.
In a nice quality of life feature, your companions don't even need to be in your party in order for you to use these abilities. As an aside, another one of my favorite quality of life additions is the fact that party banter pauses and picks up again later if you trigger combat, a cutscene, cutscene, or anything else that would interrupt their dialogue. That's right, no more awkward standing around in order to hear the complete conversation.
Oh, yes.
If you're feeling overwhelmed, the difficulty and accessibility options do allow for about just as much or as little hand-holding as you need. For example, with one Antivan Crow's quest I was doing, I could turn the navigation on and simply follow the game's guidance, or turn it off and look for clues in the environment to follow. In this case, the crow's purple symbol painted on certain walls.
Another mark this way.
I also just happened to be playing an Antivan.
The crows rule Antiva and Treviso will be free. Tell me about the butcher. Can we call on the king? The occupation was too easy. Okay. We don't talk about the diddler and his minions. The fuck? Bro. Jesus Christ.
Even Crow Rook while completing this quest, which led to some fun dialogue options.
We crows are all the
Oh, I do like the armor.
Hollow Knights is trash.
Hollow Knight is trash. Mateo, what do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that, huh? Big D, thank you so much for the TTS message.
We can feel the garrison.
Once I was in the thick of things, I could clearly see the features in the Veilguard that boiled down to, okay, we heard the complaints about Inquisition, specifically addressing the infamous Hinterlands problem, which is a reference to the first open world area players visit in Inquisition. The zone was packed with more than 50 side quests, many of which boiled down to mere fetch quests, and it left many players drowning in a bevy of checklists that felt inconsequential to the story. The Veilguard has boiled this down quite a lot. You're still free to explore, but the scope isn't nearly as dizzying, and the quests point back to the main story, a region or faction, or a companion. Another clear reaction to criticism.
Oh god, Felix, mint. It's combo for you who said it. This would be your last stream because you'd stop watching and not because you'd fucking kill me, right? Right?
Of Inquisition.
Was both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now, stopping Elganon and Gillenon shall require many hands. I'm glad for your help. We are no pushovers, that sounds
and
bad.
Our villains in the Veilguard.
Who are you?
Elgranon and Gillenane. The two elven gods feel much more present throughout the events of the early game than Corypheus, the frankly lackluster baddie of Inquisition.
Whatever comes, we're ready for a fight.
Words easily said, but rarely proven.
While there's a whole lot more Thedas to see and talk about, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it back home to the Lighthouse.
I think this showcase has been amazing so far.
The Lighthouse will likely be the most important location of the Veilguard, serving as the hub for you and your companions. Each one of your companions has their own room, and conveniently, a light shines outside of their door when they have a cutscene available. Once you get further into Act 1, it certainly starts to feel more lived in, and you can discover some pretty charming character quirks. For example, I found that Emmerich's skeletal assistant Manfred enjoys spending time on the balcony, and we even got a few games of rock, paper, scissors in. The Lighthouse is also obviously where you're able to do some housekeeping, especially when it comes to the caretaker.
Cool.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
This wildly helpful spirit is always standing by to help you enchant and upgrade armor for you and your companions. But I found the Lighthouse somewhat symbolic of one of the biggest challenges this game is facing, bringing in new players while honoring the now incredibly vast lore that Dragon Age has built across the games, comic books, short stories, and more. Basically, if you are worried that the name change from Dragon Age Dreadwolf would mean less Solus, think again. His history, along with the history of the other elven gods, is baked into the Lighthouse, and you learn more and more about the threat you face as you unlock Solus's murals with various wolf statues. You even get to see some of his memories firsthand.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
As a lore nerd, I very much appreciated this, as well as the various other callbacks to series history. The Origins fans will likely love the Grey Warden heavy quests, and we already know the Inquisitor will be involved in some way, as you can recreate them and select your world states in the character creator. But I do wonder if it'll overwhelm new players, which BioWare certainly seems to be courting with its action-heavy combat system. That's why it helps, at least, to have something of an outsider like Rook to take the helm of the Veilguard. Plus, the scrappiness of Rook reminded me a bit of playing as Hawke in Dragon Age 2, rather than the more Chosen One-esque protagonists of the Warden in Origins and the Inquisitor in Inquisition. In short, a lot's changed in Dragon Age the Veilguard, but there was so much I was relieved to see stay. The focus on companions and romance, the rich lore, and a gorgeous world to explore. It goes without saying that there's still a ton of the Veilguard that I haven't seen, especially if it's as big as Origins and Inquisition, and it certainly seems like it. But after finishing my preview, I found myself even more eager to dive into it, and much more hopeful that this could be the hit BioWare needs.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm very excited for this. I think it's gonna be amazing. About probably around 60 hours. Yeah, I can see that. I think a good metric is like 40 hours main content, 60-ish, hours with all the side content as well. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I am very, very excited for this game. I actually think it looks really fun. I think that was a really great showcase. I like that. But yeah, let's see what some of the comments are saying. Instant existential crisis the second they said it's been 10 She did a better job on making the game look interesting than the developers have been trying to do. For the most part, I agree. Can't wait to spend way too long creating a character because I'm unhealthily obsessed over small details. The hair is just spectacular. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna be doing is creating a character. I please add a character creator like 2 weeks before launch. The fuck that? Are you Carl? Long hair with actual... Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I want to see character creator. We've already been told we're going to see it, but I hope we get early access to it. The hair physics, what? Do my eyes deceive me? We don't need mods for once. Oh my god, yeah, I agree. Fully agree with this. Fully agree. But yeah. Very excited though. That's me! Oh my god! So they drop a 20-minute showcase, use W hair. I'm sorry, that was so impressive. You can't tell me it wasn't. Alright. They could have. I'm not gonna lie. They could have just made a video about hair physics. It's so cool. Come on, you can't tell me it wasn't cool looking. Let me just... Okay. Next up, fellas, we are going to be getting into DEADLOCK patches. I want to see some DEADLOCK patches. I don't know if we have time to play it today, but we will have time to be going through it, as well as we're going to be in game just seeing all the details and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Bear with, I just quickly need to go use the toilet. Mateo wants it, you do it. Shut the f... Alright, yeah, that's valid, I guess. Fuck you.
Now that he's gone, how many people hate snooze?
I'm back. Hello. Big V, thank you so much for the bits, man. Thank you. Wait, did you do another TTS? Did Big D do another TTS? Might be Tanto ban a fucking Twitch. How do I see this? One second. Release. Alright, let me see what the fuck this says. Pausing music. Yeah, what did you say?
Now that he's gone, how many people hate snooze?
Fuck you! That's actually so funny. That's so fucking dumb. He said snooze, not snoozino. That is true. Fuck you guys. Okay. At least snooze red chat. I'm literally reading it right now. What the fuck do you want from me? Alright guys. So we have here the Dragon Age, the Deadlock patch notes. I believe, yeah, this is the most recent patch notes. I felt seen, he did it effortlessly. I could go back to those streams and show you guys all your mean fucking messages. Piece of shit. Snooze was good at... Stop. I am amazing at nerd. I literally got a first try. Come on. Come on. I got a first try. You have to give me something. Hey, sure. How you doing, man? Okay. So, we're going to be reading the Deadlock patches. Let's see what they've got in store for us. Oh my god. How many of you are playing Deadlock? Like, currently, still? I am. Are any of you still playing Deadlock? Has it retained your attention? I do. Okay. Me sometimes. Are you sure about sometimes? Some may say I'm a pro. Alright. That's fair. Okay. Let's read this. Let's see what it's got. I'm curious about character changes. They did do some environment changes that are really cool. I'll show them in game if you know, we'll go in a custom and whatever the fuck and show them. Alright. Matchmaking is now open 24/7 for all regions. This one is like really cool. This one's really exciting. 24/7, so and now you don't have the time limit. You know, for me it was like 1 to 2, so 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. So yeah, this is really cool. Added a new minimap. The minimap is interesting. They had to update it again because the minimap they changed. For people who don't like Sleep Like You, that's good. I mean, that's great. I'll be playing till 9. But I was just gonna say, basically, they made the map like radial. It looks nice. However, one of the things that they didn't do is they removed the spawn camp showcases, and now they've added them back in, which is good. Neutral camps are now represented by a highlight glow on the building they are located within. I believe they've changed this. So now it just has the icons for them. The orange lane is now the green lane, Greenwich. So it went from Orchard to Greenwich now. I think that's a solid change. It's a good idea. The fact that we have, you know, pink, orange. Pink, orange. Was it blue and yellow? I think it's a good idea to really differentiate them, especially for some people. It's called pink. It's called pink. It's called pink. It's called pink. Okay. Added a new behavior system. Yes, this one's very cool. Disagree with it if you want, but it's called pink. But anyway, I was just gonna say, adding a new behavior system. They are adding in ways to punish players who may leave a game too quick, who may leave games, who may surrender or whatever the fuck, who may throw. Added a new behavior system. Players can temporarily lose access to certain capabilities in the game. They get into a thing called lower priority matchmaking. This can include control. The controls include matchmaking, voice chat, text chat, pausing, and reporting. The system for tracking is active now. However, we will wait on most penalties for a few days as we review the results. There's now low priority queue. The primary. Let me change the music. I don't like how crazy this is. But yeah, there's now a low priority queue. The primary way to enter this is through abandoning games, but it can include other behavior. You must complete the required amount of games escalates based on low priority frequency to be able to return to using matchmaking normally. Regularly misreporting players will result in you losing the report function and may in some cases cause you to go into low priority as well. They also did speak about, this has not come in just yet, but they did speak about how they're planning to add in a feature to, they are adding in anti-cheat. Currently the game has no anti-cheat, so it's really easy for people to cheat in this game. Thank you for being the reason I hop on Twitch. Regularly misreporting players will result in you losing the reporting function and may in some cases cause you to go into low priority as well. New players that are queued solo will only match with other new players until they get 4 wins. I like this. I think this is a smart idea. It's a good balance. The lane allocation of 1-1-2-2 and 2-2-1-1 will no longer be a possible setup. So this avoids having too many characters on one side and then the lesser characters on this side. It will split evenly, so at the very least, on like if you divide it in half, there will always be 2 on one side at least. A 6-party player will no longer be match against solo players. Oh right, yeah. This may result in longer queue times for 6 stacks. That's fine. That makes sense. AFK players will be automatically kicked out after a few minutes. I don't know how I feel about that. That sort of worries me, but cool. Abandoned match dialogue is now more clear about consequences of leaving. Abandoned match now has a time delay before you can click on it to help prevent some accidental cases. Smart. Added custom hotkeys per hero. Yes! This is a big W. This one's a big W. If you have a really good setup for, you know, you like to have this specific setup for Bebop, and then you want to have a different setup for, you know, Abrams or Lash or whatever, that's great. Actually really happy with that. That makes me very happy. Yeah, this one's very cool. Bounce pad visuals have been replaced with a wind fan. No mechanical changes. The effect also indicates the travel path. So they're now like adding in more assets that just naturally fit the world a bit better. I saw it. We'll see it a bit in game as well. Added little spirit frog legs to the soul urn. Yeah, so when you pick up the soul urn, it's now got this cute little quality where it's like a witch's cauldron. Orange zipline is now green. Makes sense. It's the green lane now. Spacebar no longer cancels abilities. They have spoken about this. They are reverting this decision. They are giving you the choice. I actually like that they're removing this. I actually like that they're removing the spacebar option. Because sometimes it's like, I just want to press the jump button thinking I'm going to jump. And I don't, and it ends up cancelling my abilities. It can be annoying. But yeah. Abilities can be pressed again to cancel the ones that have cancel state. Good. Alternative cast modes, modifier button and alternate cast button had their same behavior, have had their behaviors merged. Okay. The green is going to look too similar to the yellow. Shut up. It'll be fine. Added UI button hints when using alternate cast button in some extra cases. Okay. Added a slider for double tap alternate cast timing. Added a slider for press and hold alternate cast required timing. We'll see what that's like in game. Changes to scoreboard button and extra info. Previously, there was a lot of crossover between tab and alt modes during gameplay. In this update, we have separated the behavior to these two modes to better serve different functions. The key used for each of these modes can be swapped with keybind settings. Actually, I'm happy with this. Okay. Scoreboard tab enables cursor mode. Ooh. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'd prefer alt to be my cursor mode. So cursor mode literally means, you know, whenever you want to like hover over something, you just press alt. I think I kind of prefer that. Maybe it's like people keep mispressing it. I don't know. Displays scoreboard, displays damage summary, allows minimap ping and draw. I don't know how I feel about that. It's just that that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I just wish they had an option, but it's cool. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just that I'm used to holding alt. No longer enables cursor mode. Quick upgrade abilities. Alt 1. Each of these can be individually remapped. Yeah, so if you didn't know, you know when you press alt to then like unlock an ability or upgrade, you can just press alt and then press the number. Can now more easily map alt as an alternate cast button. That's cool. Okay, I see that. I see the value of it. I see the value of it. Displays extra information on HUD, i.e. zipline speed. Wait, sorry. Extra info. Zipline speed boost. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Client performance improvements. Cool. Game now automatically starts preloading the map once the client is launched to help reduce loads for most. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think that's a decent idea. Added a console command, private lobby create, to allow players to create custom lobbies using our servers. This has very temporary UI. Once we add a real UI to it along with some miscellaneous features, we'll add a non-console way to host custom lobbies. That's actually pretty sick. Upgradability keys are now customizable. Current defaults are Alt 1. That's sick. So if you want, you could just like make it you to upgrade your one. I like that. I like that. This is actually really dope. Adjusted mid-boss low health raw sounds to be more distinct from spawn sounds. Okay. Added maximum FPS sliders for dashboard. Oh! You can limit your FPS. That's actually pretty cool. Good. Remove pause limit for hero testing. Remove pause limit for hero testing? Oh, right. I just understood. So you know how you press P? I guess there was a bug that wouldn't allow them to do that. Added support for launching the game in a secondary monitor properly. Ah, yes! I've been having to host my fucking thing so that this is my first monitor. Improved ping from... Give me better internet, please. Fix friends menu scrolling up automatically when it shouldn't. Okay. Fix being unable to invite offline play users to a party. Fix the invite tooltips on friends in menu not being positioned correctly. Metal skin effects revisions. Okay. And those. 7 static charge effects improvements to make the boundary more clear. 7 static charge effects improvements to make... Oh, okay. That's cool. Updated medic healing beam colors to be consistent with other heals. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Okay. Okay, I got that. Sometimes it could be a little cluttered. Melee troopers no longer play swipe effects to reduce some unnecessary noise. Okay. Added better indication when all 4 active slots are full. That's interesting. Updated Ice Dome to fix some performance-related issues. Cool. Updated Torment visual effects to reduce some noise. I don't know what Torment is, but okay. Added sound for Tesla bullets proc. Added sounds for Toxic bullet proc. Okay. Divine Barrier wings no longer fully opaque. Reduced intensity of last hit status effect. Updated Echo Shard sound effects. Good. Added low ammo indication sounds. Good. Improved clarity for 7 casting and channeling sounds. Good. Updated refresher effects colors from green to purple. Okay. Minor updates to Abrams' seismic impact to resolve some states faster to reduce visual noise. Okay. Okay, it's less messy. This is minor updates. I'm just gonna read them all because we're already close. Updated Lady Geist, Blood Bomb, Life Drain, Malice, and Soul Exchange sounds. Added shoulder charge, wall impact effects. Okay, that's cool. It's a thing for Abrams. Changed the open mic audio settings to allow open mic to opt in to team chat or party chat. Updated effects for the Warpstone bullet resist buff. Added Lucky Shot proc sound effects. Updated Berserker buff effects. Adjusted Shiv's running reload animation. Okay, I don't know what that was like. Added wall impact animations for Abrams, yep. Lowered gun arm during Abrams' jump animation to not obscure reticle. Lowered gun arm during... Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. These are just small conveniences. Soldier return location effects will change color. Will change color based on... Sorry, what? The captured state of the soul. I don't know what that means, but okay. Sure, I don't know what that means. Lady Geist's Blood Bomb revisions to improve visibility. Bro, I'm fucking hungry. God damn. Oh. Starve to death, please. Shut up. Come on, Snooze, he said please. That's valid. Added sliders for FSR and FSR2 sharpness, that's good. Updated Wraith, Grey Talon, and Infernus VO, okay. Walker AoE Stumps has new effects, that's good. Viscous splatter effects have been adjusted, cool. Revised silencer cast and duration sounds, added rebirth channel and revive sounds, added infuser cast sounds, audio bug fixes related to switching spectating targets. Okay, this here is not it is interesting. Some of these are technically going to be nerfs, just off the basis of, like, you know, the more info you have, it is a nerf for the character, but it is good. It's good. Orbs now favor the claimer rather than... Yes, this one's really interesting. You know when sometimes you're trying to shoot the green orb to like, you know, make sure you get the money. But sometimes an enemy will shoot it first, even though you swear that you shot it. They are now making it so that you are the priority. The person who is claiming their orb is the priority over the person who's denying the orb. Right? So that doesn't mean that, like, oh, you know, you could just not shoot it and you'll be fine. But yeah, they are making it so that you are the priority here, which I think is smart. Flex slot moved from first walker to 2 walkers. Flex slot moved from first walker. Oh, right. Okay. So to unlock a flex slot, it's no longer destroy 1 walker, it's destroy 2. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I feel like that might make it take a little bit longer to get walkers, to get flex slots, but yeah, I get that. All ability and item cooldowns increased by 6% globally. Okay. So everyone's cooldown, every single hero's cooldown is increased by 6%. Max respawn time now happens at 35 minutes rather than 40. Okay. They're trying to make the games a bit shorter. Makes sense. Tier 4 items costs reduced from 6,300 to 6,200. Cool. So leech and glass cannon, stuff like that. That's cool. Shield, they're clearly trying to make the game be shorter. I think it's clear their problem is that, especially since this isn't ranked, this is like unranked. They're probably having worries with how long the game will take. Yesterday's game, that I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame the game for that. I think that was purely just my team just not wanting to complete objectives. But yeah, it definitely is a case where if we died and we were gone for 60 seconds, sorry, if we were gone around the 35 mark, it would have been a shorter game. Definitely would have been at least like 5 minutes shorter. 40 minutes should be the average. Obviously, hour-long games do happen, but the thing I was having a problem with yesterday's game was that it felt like an hour without any progress for a lot of it. It felt like the game was already decided. Like, it felt like we should have won at 5 different points, but our team was just dragging it. Wall jump activation has been more lenient. This is good. I do feel like wall jumping was a little bit weird. Wall jump launch angle can now be steered a bit more. Cool. Jump shooting lockout period reduced from 0.25 to 0.15. Okay, that's good. Souls from bosses now appear much more spread out. Oh, okay. To avoid people just like spraying it and just getting lucky and denying you. Just so you know, by the way, I don't know if you're aware of this, Mateo, but at a certain point in the game, I think I can't think of the timer right now. You know how in the beginning of the game, you'll have the green orbs. So you'll have the enemy. Oh god, paint time. You have the enemy and it'll go like 60 points. And then here it'll go 60 points. You know how that happens in the game? Let me move that. And I know what you're gonna say. It's not just that. It's not just that. That is true. So let's say this happens around the 15. But basically anything sub 15. This happens. But then at a certain point in the game. Let me just grab these. Just so you know, at a certain point in the game. Yes, this does get more valuable. That is true. So let's just make this 120. It does become more valuable. But do you know what happens here? Do you know what happens with these? Let's say like this is 15. No. No. You get 0. You don't get anything. You don't get a single dime for destroying these. Yeah, you get 0. So, essentially, no, I mean, most people aren't aware of that. Keep in mind, we're just playing, like, no one's playing this game super seriously, so it doesn't really matter. No one's, like, that specific. No, this has always been a thing, just so you guys know. Essentially, now, it's not a case where you need to shoot the orbs, because, once again, if the orbs pop without you shooting them, that's still you claiming them. But, basically, towards the end game, if you are fighting, if you like shoot someone, I don't know about players. Players might be different, but I'm talking about like minions. If you kill minion, but then someone is denying you, you don't get any money, and they make all that money. So just be aware of that. I don't know what timer it is. I just put some random time here. This is not the time. I have no idea what time it is. I always show every orb I see, so maybe that's why I didn't get noticed. Yeah, you don't need to shoot them. If an enemy isn't around, you don't need to shoot them. It's perfectly fine to not. It's a good idea to get in the habit of shooting them, just in case, but it's not something you have to do at a certain point. But yeah, what is the timer? Let me... For the first 10 minutes of any match, 50% of souls are gained from killing a trooper with a weapon or an ability, and 50% by securing the orbs. After 10 minutes, no souls are gained from killing the troopers and can only be gained. They could have changed this a little bit. I don't think they have. So, okay. No soul orbs will appear at any time when killing a trooper with a melee attack. Or yeah, it's important to know this because yeah. This should influence. Yeah. So just keep this in mind. This is just for troopers. I guess for players, you still make the money. But yeah, very interesting. Flex slot moved from a first walk. Yep. Yeah. I'm happy with all these changes. Jump shooting lockout period souls from bosses now appear much more spread out. This is a good idea. The amount of times I've had it, like I get lucky with this. Like someone will shoot my guardian and then I'll just pop their guardians. Because you're like, for instance, if you're playing Abrams, you just get like 20 because the bullets just spread so far out. Sorry, this bullet spread so close together. Mid-boss warning now happens at 60% instead of 50. Good idea. Rope climbing speed from 13 to 14. Good. Taking non-dot damage while on rope slows you by 30%. Okay. Improved heavy melee hit registration. That's good. I'm very happy with this. Sometimes it does feel like my melee isn't hitting. Walker beam max range, the sticky portion after being acquired, reduced by 20%. Okay. You were hoping it remove. Stop looking at these ones if you are. Successful parry CD reduced from 0.5 to 0.25. Okay. Another thing is that if you fail a parry, it's 5-second delay. If you fail a parry, it's a 5-second wait. If you succeed, you get to do it almost immediately, basically. Fixed alt fire is not working with constitutional bonuses like close range. Okay. Melee trooper hitbox improved. Good. Fixed melee, fixed medic troopers, sometimes using their heal on a guardian boss. Cool. Fix multiple heroes getting the power up bonus by standing on top of it before it spawns. Okay. Fix your gun reloading down to a smaller magazine when reloading with higher ammo than your max. That's good. Okay. These are now the weapon items. How many do we have? Okay. These are now weapon items. Next time I... headshot booster. Bonus damage from 45. Reduced from 45 to 40. Okay. High velocity mag. Weapon damage reduced from 14 to 12. I don't know how bad that is. Okay. Restorative shot. Healing from heroes for increase from 35 to 40. That's good. Healing from heroes increase from 10 to 15. This is really good for, what's his name? Kelvin, right? That's going to be really good for Kelvin. Hollow point round. Conditional weapon damage increase from 20 to 22%. That's good. Rapid rounds. Fire rate reduced from 12% to 9%. No longer provides minus 50 health. Oh, okay. So they're removing the negative of it. Active reload. Life still reduced from 22% to 20%. Okay. Mystic shot. Spirit damage now considers bullet fall off. Okay. Cooldown reduce. Mystic shot cooldown reduced from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. That's okay. Just to confirm once again that Kelvin is the best hero. Long range. Bullet shield increase from plus 90 to plus 140. That is really good, actually. What the fuck? Melee charge. Charge distance bonus is moved to innate action. Innate section. What the fuck does that mean? Passive now has an 8-second cooldown. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Basically, for Abrams, you would shoot, and then you would melee, and you would get your benefit. But this is now making it so that you don't get the benefit immediately. That could be quite annoying, actually. We'll see, though. That could be really frustrating to deal with. When passive trigger... Actually, you know what? It might be a good enough time. It might not be too bad. To be fair, Abrams mostly punches anyway. He's not supposed to... He doesn't really use his gun. But we'll see. When passive triggers, you deal bonus 20% melee damage. Okay, that's pretty fucking good. Okay, that's a great benefit. I'm fine with the 8-second cooldown because honestly, you don't need it that much. Like, Abrams' fire rate is not that fast anyway. Now gives a UI indication when reload procs. Very good. Nice to know. Soul Shredder bullets. Weapon damage increase from 6 to 7. Very small increase. Active move speed reduced from 4 to 3 for fleet foot. Cooldowns reduced from 22 to 18. Health reduced for increase from 75 to 90. Okay. Honestly, move speed is like amazing. So that is decent, but it's not too bad, I don't imagine. Yeah, Abrams' fire rate is pretty slow, so I don't imagine it's that big of a deal. Crippling headshot debuff duration reduced from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Lucky shot bonus damage increased from 80 to 90. Glass cannon max stacks increased from 5 to 7. That is insane. Silencer damage increased from 15 to 20. Okay. Frenzy linger duration increased from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay. Well, that is the weapon items. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Most of the heroes I've been playing have actually been using most of these, I would say. They've been mostly Spirit and Vitality, so I haven't been paying too much attention to weapon, but that is pretty good. Healing right now grants plus 3 Spirit Power. Okay, solid. Enduring Spirit Lifesteal increased from 8 to 10%. Melee Lifesteal, melee damage reduced from 15% to 13%. Okay. Health Nova now requires Healing Right. Health Nova now grants plus 4 Spirit Power. Health Nova range reduced from 18 meters to 15 meters. Divine Barrier Bullet Shield reduced from 300 to 260. Divine Barrier Spirit Shield reduced from 300 to 260. Fuck off. Rescue beam heal reduced from 30 to 26. Oh. Cast range reduced. Oh. 45 to 36. No longer requires healing right. Okay. Okay. Some negatives. That is a pretty big negative. That is a pretty big negative. However, this now means that you can probably stack healing right with your rescue beam. So I imagine that will balance it out. It does mean more resources. Do you use rescue beam? I try to, but like obviously I'm not very used to Calvin. Inhibitor fixed damage reduction on bullets not being reduced by percentage properly. Oh wait, sorry. Majestic Leap cooldown reduced from 24 to 22 is good. Life Strike melee damage reduced from 40 to 35 is good. Lane Troopers do not reset the passive regen timer is good. Metal Skin cooldown reduced from 22 to 20, good. Okay. Fixed damage reduction on bullets not being reduced by percentage properly. Colossus radius increased from 10 meters to 12. Colossus cooldown reduced from 45 to 35. Phantom Strike damage reduced from 150 to 75. Phantom Strike spirit power scaling reduced from 2 to 1. Okay, I don't really use Phantom Strike. Soul Rebirth no longer grants 20% weapon damage. Good. Soul Rebirth is kind of a bullshit ability. Cooldown reduction reduced from 18 to 15. Okay. Unstoppable fixed not prevent. Wait, unstoppable fixed not preventing disarm properly. Okay. And these are spirit items. Spirit Strike melee damage reduced from 15 to 12%. Spirit Strike debuff duration reduced from 13 to 11 seconds. Okay. Spirit Shield reduced from 100 to 80. Regen reduced from 1 to 0.8. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Spirit Strike did get some nerfs, but it's not that bad. I think it's still probably usable. Mystic Reach Spirit Resist increased from 5% to 6%. Mystic Reach ability ranging is increased from 15% to 16%. Okay, very minor increases. Extra Spirit increased from 8 to 9. That's good. Ammo Scavenger neutral kills now count as soul capture. Okay. Buffs duration increased from 35 to 40. Withering Whip fire rate slow increased from 30 to 40. Solid. Slowing Hex projectile speed increased by 20%. Quicksilver reload damage increased from 50 to 65. That is really good. Surge of Power imbued ability now grants plus 10% fire rate when used. Same 6-second duration as the move speed buff. Rapid recharge now gains 12% weapon damage. Tier 1 extra charge gives 6%. Okay. Okay. Improved burst damage reduced from 10% of max HP to 9. Improved reach spirit power increased from 6% to 8. Torment Pulse health increase. Oh, Torment Impulse got a big upgrade. That's cool. Silence Glyph Spirit Shield reduced from 200 to 150. Echo Shard Spirit Power increased from 8. Oh, I don't know how I feel about Echo Shard being more powerful. Alright, now we're the heroes. Let's check the hero upgrades. Let's see what they say. Abrams. Fixed seismic impact getting stuck on ceilings like in the mid-boss room. Good. Abrams shoulder charge turn rate reduced a bit. Oh, so you can't turn that much. Boo. Abrams Infernal Resilience reduced from 17 to 16%. Okay. Abrams shoulder charge stun time reduced from 1 to 0.85. That's pretty rough. This is pretty rough for Abrams. This is pretty rough. He basically just got a hard nerf. The only thing they did was they benefited his like the lack of glitches. He did get a pretty decent nerf. I wouldn't say it's like game breaking. I wouldn't say it ruins him, but you know, it is enough. Bebop uppercut no longer roots your hero during cast time. That is actually so fucking good. What the fuck? So you can still move? I don't know if he needed enough, but I'm fine with enough. I think he's very powerful, so I'm fine with it. I wouldn't say I would say he's difficult. He's difficult to get used to because of his simplicity. You bam. Okay. Bebop can now keep firing if he jumps and his lasers is already warmed up. Oh! My bad. That is insane. He's getting more buffs. Why is Bebop getting more buffs? Reverted recent change to make Hook have an alternate cast mode to pierce through allies or enemies. I don't know how I feel about that. He had a basically... Oh, it does make it more skill-based, so Bebops have to be careful with their hooks. But essentially, he has the ability... He had the ability, they've now removed it, where, let's say, middle click. He can middle click and then drag you, but now it's a case of if you are in the way, he will drag you. I'm reading Kelvin's update after. We're going through it, guys. Don't tell me. Can now keep firing. Okay. So this one is a nerf, but honestly it's more just making Bebop a skill-based character, which is fine. Hook range reduced from 35 to 30. Kinda sucks for him, but fair. Hyper beam now does splash damage around a 5 meter area the beam connects to on the ground. Oh! That is... Why is he getting more buffs? This guy's insane. Bebop's insane. He can... basically, when he casts his ult, the ult around him, from where he is, already has an AoE. But now it's making it so that it hits an AoE on the enemy as well, for where the beam is. That's crazy. That is insane, bro. That makes him so powerful. Dynamo regenerating Aurora. Rejuvenating Aurora no longer gets cancelled when stamina is used. Okay. Dynamo rejuvenating Aurora tier 3 reduced from 4% to 3.8. Dynamo kinetic pulse tier 1 reduced from 40 to 35. Okay. Dynamo quantum antagonist. Honestly, I don't fight against many Bebops, against many Dynamos. I do want to play Dynamo. He is fun. Great talent. Fixed issue with charge shots hitting targets behind walls. Sorry, what? Fixed issue with charge shots hitting targets behind walls. That's good. Fixed guiding owl doing damage through buildings. Good. Great talent. Rain of arrows. Weapon damage. And reduce. Good. That move is annoying. Tier 2 reduced 7 to 5. Bullet damage growth per boon increased from 1.46 to 1.8. Okay. Guided owl cooldown increased from 110 to 120. Okay. Haze fixed issues with sleep dagger hitting targets behind walls. That's good. Infernus base health reduced from... Why is he getting nerfed? Flame dash slow resistance increased from 35 to 50. Okay, that's good. Guts is clearly happy with the Bebop changes. Yeah, a lot of changes. Ivy, fix some control issues when flying near a wall. For airdrop, silence, and slow debuff duration from 4.5 to 4. That's cool. Kelvin. Let's see what Kelvin got. Kelvin, Arctic beam fire rate slow reduced from 80% to 40%. That is rough. That is rough. Fire rate slow reduced from 80 to 40 is rough. Beam movement slow reduced from 80% to 70% is rough. Objectives and Rejuvenate are now frozen and invulnerable when under frozen shelter. That's lame. That's lame. Ice Path and Arctic Beam can now also be cancelled by hitting the ability key again. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of lame. The objectives and Rejuvenator, basically this means that, like, you know how sometimes you could just ult. You saw me do it in the last game I did with Kelvin, where I just ulted the orb, the patron, where I ulted the patron, and that way we could just shoot the patron and not worry about people coming in. They're removing that ability now. Okay. I do think these nerfs are a bit extreme with him. Maybe it's a case where in-game it's not that bad. Maybe. Because honestly, the 80 to 40% sounds extreme. It is a little extreme, but it's only fire rate slow. Whereas beam movement slow isn't that rough. It's bad. It's bad. It is bad. I agree. That sucks. I feel bad. I feel bad for the Kelvin mains. It is bad. Honestly, I'd say if Kelvin's ult is giving you that much of an issue where you need to do crazy shit like freezing the ult, I would just say, hey man, get rid of the ult. Maybe, yeah, I do think it would be kind of cool. Oh, pardon me. I do think it'd be kind of cool if maybe there's an entrance for the ult when moments like these happen. So only during times, like for example, if you ult the objective, if you ult the patron, I would say then have an entrance, but keep everything the same. So like all the heroes have to flood in to fight inside the bubble. Why do they want to ruin the most fun hero? Essence Bomb tier 3. Okay, this is Lady Geist. What's wrong with the clash? It's very funny. Okay. Essence Bomb tier 3 damage increased from 22 to 26, okay. Essence Bomb spirit scaling increased from 1.05 to 1.15. Lady Geist fixed the recent bug with Malice that caused multiple blood shards to be absorbed by one hero rather than pass through and hit others. It didn't stack that way in any case. Lady Geist self-damage no longer consumes shields. Self-damage no longer consumes shields, okay. Lash Ground Slam now allows you to turn during the descent. Okay, that is a buff. That's cool. Bullet growth from 1.15 to 0.9. Okay. Lash ground strike damage and spirit scaling. Sorry, ground strike damage spirit scaling increased from 0.78 to 0.85. That's really good. Ground strike damage per meter scaling increased from 0.45 to 0.5. Okay, very minor. 0.05. Sorry. Medicinal Spectre, this McGinnis Medicinal Spectre radius reduced from 6 meters to 5. Whew. A Medicinal Spectre radius now grows with Spirit Power 0.07. Can no longer wall jump from Spectral Wall. Spectral Wall minimum range reduced from 7 meters to 6 meters. Spectral Wall duration reduced from 6 meters to 5 meters. Heavy Barrage spirit scaling increased from 0.83 to 0.35. Heavy Barrage minimum range reduced from 7 meters to 6 meters. Mini turrets bullet travel speed increased. That sucks. I hate that. Hey Robert, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Mo and Crow. I never play Mo and Crow. Honestly, I rarely ever fight them as well. Camera zooms out a little bit more when unburrowing. That's cool. Can cast Scorn while using combo. Okay. Combo tier 2 reduced from 1 second to 0.75. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing well, man. Thank you. Oh, I would have liked more Paradox changes, but Paradox fixed issues with paradoxical swap hitting targets behind walls. Pocket barrage amp per stack reduced from 7 to 6. Barrage slow reduced from 40 to 30. He's getting nerfed. Added a brief lockout period on flying cloak to prevent accidental double clicks. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Robert. Have a good day, man. See ya. 7. Base bullet resistance from 8% to 0%. That's interesting. Do ourselves a favor and thank you for the hydrate. Oh. So now 7 no longer has inherent bullet resistance. He is the same. 7 bullet resistance no longer scales with boons. Okay. 7 headshot reduction increase from 25% to 35%. Okay, so it's harder to just one tap him. 7 storm cloud damage reduction reduced from 124 to 110. Reduced from 30 to 25. Radius wise, that's crazy. Okay, that's pretty good. Cooldown reduced from 180 to 140. Okay, so you can use it more often, but it's weaker. Storm cloud audio is now clearer when it's cast. That's really good. I hate fighting against 7, not gonna lie, just because I find him so annoying. I actually enjoy fighting 7. I actually think he's pretty fun. I imagine with Kelvin he's a bit annoying though. Shiv fixed issues with serrated knives hitting targets behind walls. Okay. Slice and dice damage reduced from 125 to 105. Bloodletting deferred damage cleared reduced from 50 to 40%. Killing blow bonus damage from full range reduced from 25% to 20%. Killing blow tier 2 now also increases range amp by 5%. Okay. Vindicta! Fuck Vindicta. Base bullet damage reduced from 14 to 13. Okay. Stake tier 1 duration reduced from 0.75 to 0.5. Okay. Assassinate bonus. Assassinate bonus gold is now shared with the sisters. Crow familiar now reduces. You know what? This music is fucking my. Seven's ult synced with Ivy's ult is so. Oh my god, yes it is. It's frustrating as hell. Crow familiar impact damage reduced from 50 to 40. Crow familiar impact damage spirit scaling reduced from 1 to 0.8. Crow familiar spirit power duration scaling reduced from 0.04 to 0.03. You can now use stamina while flying to get an impulse in the facing direction. Spacebar no longer exits the ability. You have to press the key again. Assassinate now does 20% more damage when getting a headshot. Okay. Assassinate scope ends when you are stunned. Okay. I don't know how I felt about that, but we'll see. Viscous! Puddle Punch now correctly knocks people in the cube up in the air. Okay. Improve various issues with the camera. Puddle Punch now telegraphs an attack before it's formed. That's good. That's good. I really like playing as Viscous. He does have one annoying quality about him facing against them, and that's that it's really hard to tell where his ability is coming from. Base bullet damage reduced from 14 to 13. Splatter damage reduced from 110 to 100. Goo Ball turn rate improved a bit. Goo Ball stun frequency cooldown improved from 1.5 to 1.25. That's good. Fix Puddle Punch piercing unstoppable. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. He did get nerfed, but I'm fine with it. Viscous seems like a fun hero to main. I would recommend him to you if you're looking for a character. Oh, actually, did you know this? I found this crazy. Kelvin's model is just Viscous's model is just Kelvin's model but recolored. He's not even, yeah. How do I, So if you see here, it's the same model. Viscous Kelvin model, why so intellectual? But yeah, it's using the same skeleton and stuff. He's got like the same, a lot of the same animations right now. He's clearly unfinished, and it's seemingly that he may be getting a new update. Let me just move that quickly. But yeah, very cool. I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, alright, let's carry on. Bam, bam. Warden, bullet growth reduced from 1.31 to 1.2. Bullet growth reduced from 1.31 to 1.2, okay. Alchemical flask debuff duration reduced from 7 to 6, okay. Alchemical flask radius reduced from 7 meters to 6.5. I'm happy with that. You gain 50% bullet resistance during the 2. Oh, that might be a bit rough. I would suggest, by the way, you try Viscous. I think you'd really like him if Kelvin's unplayable now. Wraith, card trick damage reduced from 100 to 80. Card trick spirit scaling increased from 1.2 to 1.5. Card trick card projectiles spawn above the reticle rather than on the left side. That's cool. Yamato! Ammo now scales with the spirit power 0.15. Power slash damage reduced from 170 to 160. Grapple post cast duration reduced from 0.5 to 0.2. Ult fire now fixed to work with conditional damage sources. Point blank pristine emblem. Okay. Shadow transformation bullet and spirit resistance bullet from 55 to 40 can now interrupt power slash with parry. Okay. Wait. Power slash with parry. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really having any favorites right now because I am fully expecting that every hero in this game will not be the same by the time it officially releases. So I don't want to have too much of a commitment to one specific hero. You know, right now I'm enjoying Abrams, but like I still love Lash. It's just that I want to try another character. My plan is next Deadlock stream, we are going to be doing a proper, like, playing this. I'm going to be playing this character and that character and that character. Just a bunch of different characters. Oh. Map changes. Okay, that was everything for characters. Play as the Vindicta. I will try Vindicta as well, unfortunately. Map changes. Inner lane changes. Added connections from the shop to the front of the department store in the New York Oracle buildings. Okay. So there's more entrances. This might make it a little more complicated for, you know, flanking and shit. Added veil in the opening at the front looking out toward the opposing side. Okay. Added a cover barrier in front of the opening with the veil. Move the catwalk stair in front of the department store and New York Oracle closer to the mid. New York Oracle closes them. New York Oracle closes to the mid is interesting. Ah. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll see what it's going to be like in game, but that is pretty cool. So you can actually see if someone's trying to come up around you. Angled the walkway connection from the outer lane exits to the inner lane exits. Added an overhang below the patron position. Added 2 juke closets facing the patron. Okay. 2 juke closets. I don't know what that means. How many maps do you think the finished game will have? I actually don't know. How many maps does Dota have? The thing is that with games like this, you don't want to have too many maps. There's only 1 in Dota. Wow. League only has 1, right? League only has 2. But yeah. They have 4, but some of them aren't actually. They're like different game modes. But yeah, basically with a MOBA, you have to be careful with the amount of maps you have. Because if you have too many maps, like, keep in mind how many like secrets and stuff like that there are in this map alone. You need to be careful with adding in more maps. I hope at the very least, even if they don't add in more maps, they add, like, as in it's the same layout. I hope at the very least we have different, like, variety. So, like, you know, maybe we have a map set in Chicago. So it looks like Chicago, it looks like a different area, but mechanically it's the same area. I hope they do that at the very least. Rope changes. Remove the exterior ropes from the garage and nightclub. Reduce the interior stairwells with ropes inside the garage and nightclubs that give access to the second floor and roofs. Okay. Rooftop changes. Raise the apothecary and import rooftops to match heights of the record store and the comedy club. Remove rooftops details from roofs that are not safe. Added rooftop details to new valid rooftops. Miscellaneous change collision on the shelves inside the armory and warehouse to improve shooting through them. Change collision on the shelves inside the armory. Okay. Replace wall landing in front of the nursery and or market with an electrical box. Bug fixes. Fix breakable items outside the underground tiles. Remove some duplicate models, lights, and geometry. That's cool. Fix bugs where the hotel sign was replacing billboards on some other rooftops. Fix rooftop details not aligned to new heights and the rooftops. Fix enemy teams from being able to enter the base side passages. Okay. That's cool. So that's everything. Let's... basically, I'm just going to show this off real quick. I don't want to show it off too much. But we'll see just some of the visual changes they made to the base area. One second. Sorry, guys. Shut up about the addiction is real. Okay, I'll show you the differences. I go play sandbox. Let's just play. Or go Calvin just to show this off. Okay. Look, one of the big changes they already made. This thing. Woo. So yeah. You can see on average the direction it will be facing and stuff. Woo. It's a neat change. I like it. They also add well, this was always here, but they added something. They show you how long you took to break them. Damn it.
On the move.
Also, they added this. F7. Select. You remember how I showed you guys some of the characters? Select hero underscore mirage. Well, this is one of the characters. So, this here is actually a character that we've already seen before. If you remember, he's the guy with the beaters.
Only one of us gets to walk away.
But now he has a different voice, as well as there's actually, if I show you... He has a new design. This is his new design. It's just the face portrait. So this is what he's going to look like. Very cool. He has a dialogue.
I serve at her. I serve at her pleasure.
Yes.
I like his design.
To work with someone who understands their place. How do you like working for the gym?
Well enough. Sometimes it's frustrating when Nishala makes impulsive, short-sighted decisions.
Such as?
Asking me to trust you.
Oh, you're fun.
I love Seven's voice.
Wyoming.
I know.
Good luck with that.
The lore of this game is actually so interesting to me. I love it. I think it's super dope. But yeah. Yeah, I love Seven's voices. His sound effects are amazing. The other thing I wanted to do is I will show you. So, yeah, he's got all these abilities, by the way.
Your life is my life.
So he's got... oh, tab, yeah. Tab. Passive, your next shot is amplified with spirit damage. Amplified shot that hits the same target. Okay. No cooldown.
I won't stop fighting.
You become enveloped in a whirlwind. Oh, okay. It makes you more difficult to shoot. Launch a slow projectile. Detonate gen bomb? Ooh. Launch a slow projectile that you can activate anywhere along its path to detonate it, dealing damage to enemies. That's pretty cool. Bonus damage per hero, 28 seconds. Oh, it's a slow.
I'll put the scarabs to good use. My resolve will be tested, but I must not waver. I am the eye of the storm. Tornado!
Yeah. It's so funny that the character doesn't even have a skin. Yeah, it's actually so cool. It makes me laugh. I do love this shit, though. Alright, let me go here. I'm gonna also just change my character to... Change hero. I'm gonna go to Abrams.
They'll stay out of my way.
The reason why is because I want to see the difference here.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, but they're not.
Nothing stops me.
Oh, they show it there. Okay, that's cool.
Out of my way.
So, 2. Let me just upgrade
way to
this.
face a problem is head on.
Okay.
Making my move.
Yeah, you can see the visual difference. It's a lot clearer. It's a lot clearer. I like it. It's a small change. And then if I go in here, what's my?
Now.
Oh, okay. It still happens with these. That's fine.
Coming in. It's you or me.
Cool. And then if I press F7, change level street test. Okay. Now, by the way, this is how you can go here to, this is how you can do this so that you can get into the map. Just so you know.
In the end, I will be the one still standing.
Abrams attacks have more particles than Radon. But yeah, you can see the visual differences here. We have Greenwich now. So yellow, green, blue. Is that... Okay. If I... You can see the map difference as well. So we have the map difference.
Headed to purple.
Oh, it is called purple. Why does it... I swear it said pink as well. It does look better. Okay. Settings. We also have visual settings. I swear it was pink. We have shadow quality now. Okay. FSR sharp. I'm not going to touch these right now. We'll leave them as is, and then we'll change them another time. But yeah, you can go in here. If I go to the green lane. So yeah, this is green. Oh. So yeah. One of the changes they've also made is now this part. So people can actually try and sneak up on you through here. That is gonna be insane. Are you saying oof because of this? Yeah, people will be able to sneak up on you. If they play it safe, if they play it well. They'll be able to run in, grab you, shoot you. Or, if they wanted to, they could hide and spawn, wait, and then press that 2, and then slam you in here. But yeah, I think the map actually looks really nice. I think it looks very clean. The one thing I would maybe suggest is letting us keep the option for a rectangle. So if we want it to be square shaped and whatnot. I like it. I would say also another thing is I would make it a bit brighter. I think it makes it a little harder to see what is a building.
To improve my abilities.
It's weird to press.
I don't run from a fight. The only way to face a problem.
Let's see the walker. Oh, I wanted to just see you. But yeah. They have some neat differences. But yeah, that's everything basically. I just want to show that. Obviously there's like character changes and whatnot, but I'm fine with it.
What can I do?
We have our stuff. By the way, all of these updates now are going to be a little out of date. So you have to keep that in mind. Your character will be out of date. Your build will probably be out of date. There will be things to buy that will make your character stronger. That you didn't need before, but now you will need. And that is important to recognize. But yeah. Do you think they'll change the designs of the Walkers and Guardians? Maybe not massively, but yes, I do think that the Walkers and Guardians will get a redesign to some extent. I think it's more of like a texture thing, more than like an actual proper design. But yeah, I do personally believe they will change it. But yeah, by the way, I am gonna have to wrap up. I won't have time for Nerdle, but I do just want to ask, what do you guys think of the game? And I'm sorry, I won't be able to do collage today. If that's cool. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't expecting this to go on. That's fine. Thank you. Sorry about that. W review. Are you guys happy with the changes for the most part? Obviously, I understand, like, Kelvin got nerfed massively. Yeah, good updates, not for Kelvin. I agree. Maybe this is a case where the new stuff that you need to buy for him will make him way stronger, and it won't be that much of a negative. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, guys, this is where I'm gonna have to wrap up. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry for wrapping up so swiftly. I would have done swift plays and stuff like that, but I do need to go. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hope you all have a great day. Peace and see ya. Yeah. Bye.